Are you thinking about coming to Tucson this February and you want to know what's going on? Well, stick around because in today's video, we're going to talk about 3 major events coming to the Tucson area this February that you're going to want to know about. Let's get to it. Hi, my name's Dustin Smith. My wife Jennifer and I have helped hundreds of people move to and from Tucson, Arizona. So you may be watching this video just because you're wondering what's going on in the month of February in Tucson. But if you are thinking about moving to or from Tucson, Arizona, we'd love to hear from you. Give us a call, shoot us a text or an email so we can help you make that smooth move to Tucson. And if you haven't already, click subscribe and tap that bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market in Tucson, Arizona. So as I mentioned in this video, I'm going to be covering a few major events coming to the Tucson area this February. But even if you're watching this video after February, it may still help you with planning your February next year because all of these events are reoccurring. So don't worry about it. If you want to know what's going on in Tucson in February in general, this video might be good for you. Now, February is definitely a beautiful month here in the Old Pueblo, and that actually draws a lot of people to the Tucson area in general. But we have a few major events that really help make Tucson a little more exciting in the month of February. So, of course, when I say Tucson is absolutely gorgeous in the month of February, I am referring to the weather. So our high average temperature in the month of February is going to be about 69 degrees, but it has been a little bit warm lately. So you can expect that a few of those days are going to go into the 70s, and it's just going to get warmer the closer that you get to March. Now, our low average temperature is going to be, cool, crisp 43 degrees. So I know that's a lot warmer than a lot of the places that people are coming from when they come to visit Tucson. Now, the biggest event coming to the Tucson area in the month of February is undoubtedly going to be the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show. And if you're not familiar with the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show, it is actually the largest gem and mineral show and longest standing gem and mineral show in the entire world. So people come from all over the world to trade at the Gem and Mineral Show. And it's not just gem and minerals, they actually do have a lot of artists that come here, furniture builders, people from all different professions, and they're not really just set up in one location. There's actually several large temporary buildings and tents that are put up, especially around the downtown area, where people will set up stands and show you what they have to offer and bargain with you on those. The main event for the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show is actually going to start on February the 13th, which is a Thursday, and go through Sunday the 16th at the Tucson Convention Center. That will start at 10 a.m. and end on 6 p.m. every day except for that last Sunday, which will actually end at 4 p.m. So many people come to Tucson just for the Gem and Mineral Show that I've actually heard it can be hard to find a hotel or an Airbnb during those days. Now, although the Gem and Mineral Show may be the largest event coming to the Tucson area, don't let it make you think that it's the most fun. So coming up next for a major event in the Tucson area is actually the Tucson Rodeo. And for 2025, it's going to be a big one. It is going to mark the 100th anniversary of the Tucson Rodeo, and you have several events taking place during that rodeo. Popular events for the Tucson Rodeo include bull riding, you've got team roping, bronc riding, you've got dancing, you've got mutton busting, so really a ton of different options to go to. The most popular of which is actually going to be the rodeo parade. The rodeo parade is going to be on Thursday, February 20th. That's going to start at 9 a.m. at Drexel and 12th, and it's going to head east towards the Nogales Highway, where it will continue north towards Irvington. So the Tucson Parade is going to have roads closed. If you want a good roadside spot, I'm definitely going to recommend showing up very early to get a spot there. Now, the rodeo is not going to be exclusive to Tucson, so some of the neighboring towns actually celebrate the rodeo too. And I do have friends that prefer to go to some of the neighboring towns because a little bit easier to access. You don't have to park super far or show up super early. So I do have friends that go and visit Benson or even Sonoyta and enjoy some of the events that they have going on there as well. But it is definitely a major event in the Tucson area. And even the schools give the kids a couple extra days off to celebrate that, which I know my kids are definitely going to enjoy this year. The third and final event that I wanted to cover is the 66th annual Tubac Festival of the Arts, taking place between February 5th and February 9th. Now this is actually a fun one. I actually stumbled into this one going to make one of these videos to show you guys what buying houses in Tubac might look like. So when I show up, they had this event going on. I couldn't park in the normal areas I would park if I were in Tubac. I had to go to event parking and went around and just experienced this. They have over 200 artists on display there, 125 galleries, boutiques, restaurants. You know, I walked around, they had live events going on, they had food trucks, they had a horse-drawn carriage going through there. So if you had to go to one of the further parking lots, they could actually, you know, take this this horse-drawn wagon and take you to and from the event parking. So a lot of fun right there. And in fact, Tubac is generally just kind of a fun place to go visit. They have a cool museum there with Arizona's first printing press. I guess Tubac was actually the largest town in southern Arizona before they started building Tucson. So when the railroad came through Tucson, it changed everything and Tubac was nearly abandoned. But they still have that original printing press in there. And if you catch them at the right time, they'll show you how that works, which is a little bit of fun on its own. But yeah, beer, wine, art galleries, exhibits, everything going on February 5th through 9th. Ton of fun. If you have time, go out there and check it out. Now, I know this video is a little bit different than what we normally give you guys, but we thought it might be fun to share a couple of the major events coming up in February. And, you know, if you guys like this one, we might end up making a couple more videos like it down the road. So if you've never watched our channel before, we mostly focus on buying and selling homes in the Tucson area to give you an idea of what you might get for your money. So basically showing you around different neighborhoods. If you like something like that, you might want to check out some more of our videos, or if you haven't already, you know, click subscribe, tap that bell for notifications. If you found this video useful, then go ahead and hit that like button. And of course, if you or someone you know is thinking about moving to or from Tucson, we want to be the ones to help you. You can give us a call, shoot us a text or an email. Our contact information is in the description, and we'll keep putting these videos out for you guys. So I look forward to seeing you on the next one.